This podcast may contain offensive content. You have been warned. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Diecast Podcast. I am your host and DM, Johnny, and this is Tales from Trollskull, Volume 2. As the new group from Tales from Trollskull is searching their way through the sewers and have gotten themselves involved in just a little bit of a Rat King situation. It's fine. It's totally fine. It should be fine. This is fine, right? It's fine. Yeah. We'll just do it. But before we get into the episode, as always, you can find us on Twitter at Diecast Podcast or on Instagram at The Diecast Podcast. Check us out. We're going to have a couple of new little things happening on social media, and we're jumped on Threads. We'll figure out if that's the new place to land. So come on by, say hello, check out some old episodes, and we'll have some fun, talk some D&D. You can also find us on our website at www.flyinglizardstudio.com and any app that plays a podcast. And if you really want to help us out, give us a review, give us a rating. That does so much work. You wouldn't believe what it does for us. Thank you for everyone who has, and thank you for those that will. If you want to share us with a friend, that would also be amazing. Spotify is the best place to find us because it's all nice and cozy and organized. You can also find us on iTunes, Google Play, all the good ones. And before we jump into it, let's take this moment to thank our sponsor once more, the Storytelling Collective. The Storytelling Collective is an online learning community that offers affordable, accessible programs for independent writers. The program offers courses, forums, and resources for creators of all types in independent literary and gaming communities. They have a ton of classes you can sign up for, everything, and they've gone beyond just gaming. They can help you create your first comic. They can help you create your first novella, your first short story, anything in the TTRPG world. They will help you. And your first TTRPG adventure course is no longer seasonal. You can get access to it year round. They are amazing. I highly recommend them. They're such a good and inclusive group. I will always speak highly of them because they represent everybody in the community and they give everyone a chance to tell their stories. Go check out the Storytelling Collective on their website at storytellingcollective.com or on their social media at storytellingcol, C-O-L, at the end. The other bit of news. I am in a video game. I am doing the voice of Mayor Pamba in Pico. You can get Pico on Steam right now. And what is Pico, you may be asking? Pico is a tea-making simulator in a town full of cats. In the flavorful world of Pico, a cozy cat-filled tea-making simulator about taking the time for self-care and connecting with what makes you happy. Build relationships, upgrade your tea house, and discover new recipes as you work towards creating a place you can call home. As the newest resident and tea house owner in town, you'll learn everything there is to harvesting, preparing, and serving tea. Learn unique rituals and tea-making styles to make an endless combination of recipes, and meet and build relationships with the townsfolk, and visit the many tea houses to purchase exclusive teaware and ingredients. This game is awesome. It's a lot of fun. If you just want to sit back and chill and let your brain wander and interact with the wonderful cats of the town. Oh, and maybe the mayor. Maybe come in and say hi. I recommend Pico for you. It's on Steam right now. Put it on your wish list. Get it for a friend. It's a lot of fun. I do caution, though, you will lose track of time. I have done that many times already. And you need to put a timer when you play this game if you have stuff to do later on in the day. And one last announcement. I don't know if you've been checking out the Diecast Twitter at all. I've been posting some images from a D&D source book I'm working on. The Big Book of Traps, a lethal amount of fun. It's essentially if you're having trouble coming up with traps or puzzles inside your dungeon, this is essentially pre-boxed traps. You can just pop it into any dungeon you want, any situation, any scenario. It's all there for you. You can customize it. You can combo it. You can do anything you want with it. It's just there if you're having trouble making traps, and it'll be there to help you out. There'll be more news coming on that coming up shortly because I'm currently editing and it's melting my brain. So when it's ready to go, hopefully in the fall sometime, I'll make a lot of noise about it and hopefully you go check it out. But the art is amazing and I'm really happy with what's happening right now. So I think that's it. Let's jump right into the episode. If you haven't told a loved one how you feel, tell them right now. I hope you're all beating the heat. Next week will be the last little bit for this group of adventurers, and then we'll switch over to the final round of Volume 2, and hopefully we'll get some answers to all these mysteries that are happening. But that is it. I love you so much. Stay safe, everybody, and I'll see you next week. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Diecast Podcast, Tales from Trollskull, Volume 2. As we delve deeper into the sewers, we had an amalgamation of heroes come together and decide they're going to go after the cultists in the sewer with Magic Al, equipping them with some delightfully magical and lethal magical flamethrowers. Y'all went in the sewers. You saw some things you weren't expecting. It was very hot, very humid, very pussy and boily, and weird stuff and scabs growing on the walls. You've encountered almost like a green flowing ooze river, a slime river, if you will. And then as you engage with some cultists, dispatch some cultists, and some flamethrowers were used very liberally, you notice that there was a burning sensation that Yojin felt when they torched the side of the wall, and they realized, oh, this hurts on my insides, but my insides are not on the outside. You investigated some more, jumped and crossed over a couple of rivers, and discovered a bunch of cultists trying to get into a door really quickly. That's a bit strange. Why would they be trying to get into a door really quickly when you saw a couple of aberrations of rat kings come popping out from the sewer and the tunnels in the sewer, consuming two of them right in front of you, wrapping their tentacles around, I believe, yes, it was Elspeth. And we're going to jump right into the fight as they've just gone. That is Elspeth. It is your go. You are currently grappled, not restrained. If you wish to escape, you can do an acrobatics or a strength athletics as an action to escape, or you can do anything else if you wish.
Well, I think what I'd like to do is cast Dissonant Whispers.
Ooh.
Which is a DC 15 Wisdom save, but I want to cast it at, I'm really grossed out, so I actually think I'm going to cast it at level 3.
Okay. What, some character sheets here? Nope.
Let me put that in the chat there.
There we go.
Because I am just, it's just me going, ow, 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 ow. And it just echoes and echoes out from me and into the brain of this, or many brains of this weird little creature.
Ooh, is it a charm effect?
Creature of your choice.
I don't see anything about charm, so here we go. And boop. That is a 6.
Oh, that fails. So because I cast it at level 3, that is 3d6, 4d6, 5d6.
Ouch.
I will just roll that. 18 damage. Ooh. And it must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far away as its speeds allows away from me.
It can, and it will. Unfortunately, you are still grappled with the rat creature.
Wait, it has to get away from me. It's going to bring me with it?
Yes.
Oh no, no, Leslie, that is not fair. You're supposed to drop me first, you big lug. Stupid.
Oh. Well, here's
like a cartoon when you tie something to a dog or a cat's tail and it's just running from itself. Yeah.
And then you look down and the rope's attached to your foot and you just go with it.
Oh dear. You also realize that this is actually an amalgamation of rats and corpses. And it's like very much like that Akira flesh monster. As it looks like whatever the main core consciousness of this undead rat abomination is, parts of the tentacles have still wrapped around you, and parts of it have just had the compelling urge to flee as it takes damage from your spell. You have a bonus.
Made it worse.
You have and that's going to continue. Does it make a save at the end? Yes, I have to save against it. So let's give it a little icon there. What's a spooky icon? There we go. Oops, that's you.
That's me.
There we go.
Well, for some reason it did spell magic instead of.
Yeah, we knew what you were saying.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a bonus action? If you will, your movement speed is currently 0.
Let me just double check because I know I have bardic inspiration, but I don't know 60 feet. Let me just zoom in on the map here.
I believe Mari is.
How far is Mari? Okay, I'll send a bardic inspiration back to Mari and just go, get me out of there.
Now remember, this is there's also an unnatural darkness occurring in these sewers. So you are literally screaming into the dark as you see Elspeth get pulled and dragged into the dark, and you just hear this big like whoop, 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 as it sounds like something is running away. Mari, it is your go.
What's going on? Okay. So I have bardic inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic.
That's 1d8 for me.
We're gonna need
10 minutes
for abilities, saving throws, and attack rolls.
Okay. So I can't see this thing.
You'd have to get closer.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that. We're gonna go. Here. Why can't I move?
Oh, do you have control?
It moved there for a second.
Yeah,
there we go.
Okay, perfect.
5, 10, 15. What do I have? 25 feet. Small. Okay. Can I see it now?
you can make it's in dim light. You can make it out, and don't forget, you can also, I believe, you can dash as a bonus action as a rogue.
I can dash. Okay.
Let me check to make sure, but I'm 99% sure.
Cunning action. Take a bonus action each of your turns in combat. Yes, so I can dash. Okay.
Perfect.
So we're going to dash a little bit closer.
As you dash a little bit closer, you see a second rat abomination down the hallway. As you see like many mouths and eyes and arms just like sticking and reaching. It's all kind of like, it looks like it's squished against the sides of the walls, and it's like leaving like this little nasty trail, like brown goo, as it's like pulling itself forward.
And does this disgusting abomination see me?
Oh, it very clearly sees you, yes.
Oh, goody. Okay, so... Okay, all right.
Think of it as like a terrible Pooh Bear in the honey tree type of thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just many, many rats. Okay, so I see it.
You can see both very clearly now, yes.
Okay. So I want to get rid of this one because it has Elsbeth.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to use that fancy +2 short sword.
And Elsbeth is adjacent, so this is going to count as sneak attack damage as well.
Beautiful. We're going to sneak, and I'm not going to hit her. I'm not going to hit Elsbeth.
Oh, a 16. That is
famous last
hit.
words.
You have struck the monster.
Yeah, and then I also get the sneak attack damage, which is 3d6.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my dice? There it is.
And you get your short sword damage as well. Ooh, 9.
And my short sword damage, oh my gosh.
It's going to be beefy. 7 for a 16 total. Ooh.
Woo!
Nice.
Let go of my friend!
As you jab you jab your short sword in, you start hitting at the base of where the tentacles come up. I'm going to say by the amount of damage you've done, you'll give Elspeth advantage on her escape checks if she wishes.
And for my bardic inspiration, how can I use this?
You can hold on for 10 minutes. You can either use it for an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw, and you can use it after you've done the roll as well. So like that's just money in the bank at this point.
So if you had rolled and felt that it might be low, you could have added the bardic inspiration. But if there's a saving throw later on, you can add it to that too.
Let's do
anytime
that.
you. But you have it for 10 minutes, so that's
Perfect.
60 rounds.
That brings
Is
us
that
to
10 minutes game time or 10 minutes our time is what I'd like to know.
Yeah, no,
Game time.
Yeah, it's 10 minutes game time. That brings us to Bucket of Bolts. You hear a whole bunch of commotion happening behind you, and you see, what's that, 5, 6 cultists in front of you who look all shocked that you've come running around the corner like this. And they've also been torched, I believe, by...
Yeah, they're all toasty.
Torch, toasted, and the ones that weren't fully toasted, I gave them a little sprinkle of oil to finish the job.
That's right.
They are not doing well.
Well, Bucket's gonna notice the commotion coming from behind and notice that his friends are no longer standing there. He's gonna be like, uh-oh. It seems our friends may be in a little bit of trouble. Don't die. Holler if you need anything. And then he's going to run.
Are you going to run or disengage? Because you'll have 2 attacks of opportunity.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna disengage. That takes an action.
Okay.
They can try.
They probably will. They're going to try. Let's see what happens. 1.
Yeah, you guys fight my robot friend. You're gonna lose.
You see 1 strike out with a short sword for 11 versus AC.
AC is 20.
Ooh.
Ah!
And the other is 16, so clank, clank off your metallic skin. You are free to
I'm gonna
move about the
run
cabin.
here, and then I'm going to spend an action to continue to run up. And then I'm going to action surge.
Ooh, nice.
To strike the one currently holding Elspeth.
Excellent. Fire away.
Right.
Oh, a natural 20.
Oh! AI baby!
Boom.
Yeah! Go
Targeting
robot!
systems engaged.
Yeah!
And if you don't have an inspiration...
I like that Buckets was just like, uh-oh. And then...
Ah!
You see the shutters of my eyes like narrow and then turn red.
That's all we see in the darkness, because you're still like...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
My sword is glowing a bit from the fire runes.
Nice. And if you don't have an inspiration yet, get one for rolling a natural 20. So that's 12 damage. Ooh, you are doing some.
Perfect.
You're doing some.
And then as a level 5 fighter, I get to attack twice per action.
Oh my god.
Of course you do.
This one doesn't look so good though.
Unfortunately, as you critically hit and withdraw your sword, you try and do another slash, but you see one of those tentacles come up and just parry you away. Clank.
I cut away one of the rats, a part of the king, and then I just missed the second time I went for the same spot.
Nice. So you've moved, action, bonus action. We are on to the cultists. All right. Yojin.
Do they take the fire damage at the beginning of their turn or at the end?
They'll take it at the beginning, actually. Let me roll.
Just a friendly
Ooh,
reminder, you're on fire.
They're all taking 8 fire damage. This guy falls down in the back.
Drop and roll. I can't believe I took out so many.
Magical flamethrowers rule.
Yeah, that's why I made them.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I would be just as happy with a real flamethrower, but you know, you get what you get.
Power wash simulator, but with flamethrowers.
Oh, Leslie.
Yeah.
I think that's the most brilliant game idea ever. Can we make this game?
I'm down. Let's do it. We've just invented it on the podcast.
But make
copyright TM, all that.
Bleep this out. Bleep this grand idea out. But it's ours. We're doing it.
I was gonna say make it to the antithesis of the car washing game, where it's like all the cars that have just previously been washed, and you're just torching the entire neighborhood. But speaking of being torched, you see 3 of the cultists collapse into smoldering piles of burning goo. The one at the back is the healthiest one, has not taken that much damage. I believe it's the one person who made the dexterity save based on hit points remaining. And the other 2 are going to swing at you, but you can notice there's a bit of hesitation. Give me an insight check, Yojin.
Insight check. All right.
yeah.
All right, I hit it. 7.
Yeah, you're still caught up in that Louise Belcher burn, fire. They're gonna do their attack rolls against you with disadvantage.
Because you're one of them.
Okay.
13 versus AC.
No, I'm not. My AC is 15.
And 8 versus AC, as it is the most haphazard, lackadaisy, like very reluctant type of slashes and swings at you. And this cultist,
Yojin just does like a really like slow kind of like dodge, still cackling. Like, what was that? What was that hit?
actually, yeah, that's what this cultist is going to do. The healthier one at the back is going to call out and says, "You, why do you attack us? You should be one of us." And is giving you a persuasion check. Also made at disadvantage because of combat for a natural
You have
one.
insight.
Fire.
You have bardic inspiration from last.
That's also true.
Ooh.
But he rolled a natural 1, so you actually can't hear what he's saying because like the burning of the corpses and like all the combat, like it's just kind of like the guy mouthing in the background.
I can't hear you over your flesh burning. You want to say that again?
His robe just drops to the floor, just in a flame. It just burns, and he's like, "Oh my god!"
He goes all Obi-Wan Kenobi, just like.
Yojin, it is your turn. Your rebuttal, please.
These cultists are firmly in the find out section of the fuck around and find out.
on the wrong part of the bell curve.
Well, Yojin isn't taunting them. They're having a great old time with their flamethrower. The 2 in front of me, how on fire are they?
They're very on
Like,
fire.
are they still burning or are they smoldering? Like, how big are the flames?
The answer to all of that, including the size of the flames, is yes.
Okay, so they're very much on fire. So Yojin's not going to use their flamethrower again. They want to conserve it. They're quite aware now that we've seen the power. So Yojin is actually just gonna kind of just take a step back, not disengage, but just kind of take a step back, just like basking in the awe of the flames and the fire, and just content to taunt them, and also at the same time kind of looks over their shoulder and just leans back like, "Fucking you, okay, buddy? These guys are barbecue hot."
Takes out a couple marshmallows, gets a stick from somewhere.
Yeah, you'll just
Yeah.
hear from the distance. Well, we'll see.
All right. Give me a performance check
and
for...
Yojin just stands there threatening and intimidating, is just like, "Oh, you want another shot? Do you want me to shoot you again? Because I will if that fire doesn't burn you quick enough."
Give me your choice of a performance or intimidation check.
Oh, this is all performance for sure. Yojin would dance on their bodies if they could. Oh, can I use Bardic Inspiration for this one and do a 13?
You absolutely can.
It's not
because
you can add a D8. It's not a damage. It's just add a D8.
Okay, well then add a D8 to my 8, making it a 16.
Oh, you got to roll it.
Or do I roll a D8?
You gotta roll
How
it.
does this work?
You got to roll the
I don't
D8.
know what I'm talking about. Okay.
You got to play with more bards. They're amazing.
Real buffers here.
There's an 8.
Prophecy is fulfilled.
Check complete. And
Nice.
now.
Steph was like, I said 16.
Roll 20 is like, oh,
I want a 16.
I better do it. You see the 2 cultists, and they're trying to keep it together and try and like reach out towards you, but Yeah, it looks like they don't have much left in the gas tank, as it were. All right. We're going to go to the rat abominations. As again,
I don't
you
like
hear
that.
echoing down the hallway that as it comes up,
No.
and it's going to try and tentacle grab Mari. That is an 18 versus AC.
Cutting words.
Yeah, I have. It gets me. Yep.
Oh, cutting words though
Wait.
from Elsbeth.
No.
I get to roll a d8 and subtract it from
Perfect.
your 1d8.
That's a
Oh,
16.
minus 2.
Still hits.
All right. So you see the tentacle wrap around. Oh yeah, I'm going to use this ability because it's fun.
No, it's not.
You,
Here.
you
What?
see Mari get
I don't
lifted
like
up into
this
the
ability.
air of the tentacle, and it slams down into Bucket with a tentacle slam.
Oh,
With Mari attached?
It is literally hitting you with Mari.
oh no.
Also taking damage?
Oh yes, I'm going to need
Okay.
Mari and Bucket to give me a DC 14 Constitution saving throw, please.
Okie dokie.
This might be where you need your inspiration.
I have uncanny
So
dodge.
is the slam or the slam a saving
Yeah,
throw
use
or
your
an
dodge.
attack?
It's a saving throw.
Good.
Hold on. D. What am I looking for? What dice am I looking for? D.
You just make a Constitution saving throw, DC 14.
On save? Okay.
Ooh, off by 1, and Bucket gets 25.
Okay, I'm gonna use my uncanny dodge to have whatever damage it does to me.
Perfect. All right, let me roll some dice.
You also have Bardic Inspiration if you wanted to roll your d8 then, but you can also save it.
Yes.
Bardic Inspiration is only ever used for performances, like setting a bunch of people on fire and dancing on their bodies.
Mari is not a face. There's no charisma here for that.
If you wish, Mari, you can use your Bardic Inspiration to
I
get
shall.
up. Okay. You just need a DC 14, and the lowest you can roll is 1, so there you go. So 2d6 plus
You
3
save.
is 11, so you're taking 5 points of damage. Boom! As you get slammed into each other. For Bucket as
Sorry,
well.
Bucket.
And you both succeed on the stave, so you don't get stunned.
Woohoo!
Excellent.
Nice.
All right.
Good job.
The current, the one holding Elspeth, is going to do a bite attack against you.
Little rat teeth.
16 versus AC.
IC's 15.
Oh, as you see a bunch of tiny mouths come together and go and chomp away at you.
What's it take?
You are taking 15 piercing damage. And I'll need a DC 15
Disgusting.
Constitution save, please.
A witch?
A DC 15 Constitution save, s'il vous plaît.
19, baby. Get wrecked.
You resist the disease and poison effect of this sewage creature biting into you.
That's disgusting.
Does it smell like the sewers?
It smells
Ugh.
actually worse than the sewers because it smells like the sewers, stuff that's been dead for at least a couple of months. And like, because it's kind of like got that glistening sweaty to it, like that, like sweaty BO of someone's been in a sauna for 4 days. It does not
Ew.
smell great.
Oh.
And with its
I'm
multi-tech,
so glad Yojin can't smell.
well, that's true. It's going to do a tentacle attack against Bucket for 21 versus AC.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You are grappled and...
Oh, this is for a grapple. It's not the slam.
It's not the slam yet.
Okay, I want to try something.
Sure.
For my reaction, you're going to see the runes around my shield light up a sort of sky blue, and then a gust of wind seemingly from nowhere is going to come and instead of the tongue hitting me, the gust of wind is going to carry the tongue of the creature to the other creature, and I'm going to activate the cloud giant rune.
Ooh.
What? The what rune? What is this?
Basically, when an attack is made against me or a creature I can see within 30 feet, I can choose to have that directed to another creature I can see within 30 feet.
Oh,
yeah.
perfect. All right, and
Oh my-
the
Bucky, you're
21
my favorite.
We
hits.
love the robot.
So for those that
Oh
can
my.
see, and Mari, as you're still kind of like jostled around off the air, you see for whatever reason, this big gust of wind hits you in the side, and another set of tentacles wraps around the tentacles that have you wrapped up. So you've got kind of like this double grapple situation.
Oh, we tied the Rat Kings together?
It's a double rat king.
Leslie, you're mixed in there.
Oh, no.
Elspeth,
The Rat
speaking of
King
which,
sandwich.
it is your go.
That was really cool, but I really hate this and I want to get out.
Oh, wait, actually, sorry. I have to do a saving throw because this rat king, this may negate all of that. So because this rat king has to run away.
It's scared of me.
Yeah. It will provoke an attack of opportunity from you, Bucket. I'm sorry, I have to reset all of that because this rat king is terrified of Elspeth.
It didn't make the save?
It has to make it at the end of its turn, so it spends its turn
Oh,
running away. So you get a free choppy chop.
All right. And my cloud rune isn't expended?
It is not, unless you want it to be, because that was pretty cool. I'm willing to say you can still do that if you want as well.
I mean, would they still be tied together? Does the other rat king need to make a save to avoid being grappled?
Well, when you get dragged and you have 0 movement speed, you just move with the rat king. Your choice. Do you want it was a really cool move and I don't want to see it get blown up, so I'm going to say yeah. I'm going to step in and DM and say, "Yeah, that was pretty sweet." So
Yeah, let's have them be tied to each other. Makes them easier for me to hit.
I'm tangled in rat legs.
all right,
And then that's an 11 on the opportunity attack.
Perfect. Got it written down. I'll just say because there's a giant aberration coming around the corner at you, Buck, give me an acrobatics check, DC 10.
Ruh-roh.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
As you come around just the size of this beast, you get boom, and you get knocked sploosh into the river of slime. Are you immune to poison and disease?
I am immune to disease and I resist poison.
All right,
Excellent.
then nothing happens to you.
You're covered in shit.
They're just covered in nasty. We're sandwiched between two Rat Kings, undead Rat Kings. Yojin's just
Don't worry,
over
guys,
there
I'm having the time of
laughing
my
and
life.
lighting things on fire. Life is great for Yojin right now. And the rest of us are just getting disgustingly sloured and nastiness.
All right, Elspeth, it is your go.
Should've
You've
gotten
been
the flamethrower.
dragged down this sewer way, and you now see this other rat king has been tentacle wrapped and pulled around the corner. And you realize, oh, these things are strong. Like they are. It is pulling you, and it's pulling the other rat king with Mari held in its tentacles around the corner.
Oh no.
You're also realizing it's hit a wall, and you're probably guessing where the next place it's going to go is. Oh, and I got to do its will save. Oh, for a 20, so it shakes off the effect.
Oh shit. So at least it's not gonna run anymore.
Yeah.
And drag me with it. Okay. A question. You said I can try and use my action to get free.
Mm-hmm.
But can I use my rapier to try and cut myself free? Or would that be, it's like I either do damage or get myself free?
You can use the rapier to help yourself out, but it's either you're getting yourself out or you got to do damage.
And what's the check to get myself out?
Either an acrobatics or strength athletics, and it's a contested roll.
That doesn't sound like a good time. I have no
Wait.
strength.
Let me check. No, sorry. The DC is 14. The DC is 14 on the escape check.
And I can use acrobatics?
Acrobatics or strength athletics?
I am going to use an acrobatics and try and wiggle my way out here. Aye, here we go.
Oh,
26. Will that do it?
that is more than enough. You can move yourself to. There's not much room.
I'm on 2 pairs of pants today, and I just slip out of one pair.
You always got to wear your sewage pants just in case.
I like those rubbers. They're gone now.
You're supposed to go 5 to an adjacent 5-foot square, but there's not a whole lot unless you want to jump in the goo. But that is your action. You still have a bonus action and a move action left. And you notice that Mari is about 5 feet off the ground, being grappled by this tentacle.
So if I move, I can only move into the water, the sewage, and I will get an attack of opportunity from both of them, right?
Correct, yes.
Aye, so I'm not going to move. I am going to send Mari one more inspiration to help her try and get out. Mari, I'm right here. You've just got to let go and I'll catch you. So now
Okay.
you have one more D8 to try and get yourself out.
Perfect.
That's me.
And speak of the halfling devil, Mari, it is your go.
Okay, so I'm going to use an acrobatics with my bardic inspiration to try to get out of here.
Perfect. Roll it up. No. Oh, but halfling natural 1. You get to re-roll that.
Hooray. Good. Woohoo.
And that's
That does
higher.
it.
15 is higher than 14. You have ejected yourself. Pop.
So I don't need the bardic inspiration. I just did it. Okay.
You still,
Okay.
you
You can
still
hang
have
on
it.
to it for 10 minutes.
We're hanging on.
And you have a bonus action and a movement action left. And as a halfling, you can actually run through the spaces of other creatures.
I'm nimble. Okay. So, dash, disengage, or hide is what I can do here. If I just like duck down between them, do you think they could see me?
Give me a nature check.
Check.
Oh, yeah, with 16. You're
Mhm.
getting the sense that there's a lot of eyes and a lot of mouths and a lot of just like limbs touching the ground. You're pretty sure it's not so much that also like it's a sight thing, but it's probably like feeling or sensing the area type of thing.
Okay, so if I like hide, if I sort of hide around the corner, or just like behind it, it won't see me.
It would be a better shot, yeah.
Okay, so I'll hide right behind it.
Oh, you're still technically like right next to it. You need to like break line of sight to be able to pull off like a hide action.
Here?
Yeah.
Oh, but there's still a living cultist over here.
Well, you'd be hidden from the Rat Kings. You wouldn't. Oh, that guy's supposed to be dead.
Oh.
Remove him because he got crunched.
I thought I just. Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna hide around the corner from the Rat King then.
Okay, give me a stealth check, and it will make an attack of opportunity against you with a bite. Ooh, 26 and 14 for the bite versus your AC.
Misses.
Perfect. So you see Mari tumble roll almost like around the corner, parkours off the side of the wall and dips around the corner and is definitely hidden.
Elspeth was
Rat King.
standing there with her arms open to catch Mari, and then she just disappeared. She's just gone. Oh no, it ate her! Oh my god, that's the worst day ever!
All right. To Bucket of Bolts. Bucket, give me a Strength Athletics DC 10, please.
All right.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to go ahead and use my inspiration.
Perfect. There you go. You feel that current almost take you, but you just kind of like those little stabilizing devices in like your heel joints just kind of locks it down as you don't get swept 20 feet away from where you are. You are free to move.
All right, well, I'm going to freely move out of the muck.
And like from like your waist down, you're just covered in like green yellowish sludge. It looks gross.
Gross. Then I'm going to attack this other Rat King in the back.
Do it up. For an 8 versus AC, unfortunately, I think it's one of those cases of you put your foot down, your combat training, your martial training kicks in, and that's that little layer of sludge just kind of sips you forward, and you kind of like lose track and you balance, and you just miss. You should
Attack
have it.
number 2 is for...
Yeah, there you go. 18 versus AC. This one takes its first damage of the combat. Kaboom! All right. The cultists are up. Roll some fire damage.
Burn. How are they doing anything but burning alive right now is what I want to know.
I rolled another
Max
8.
again.
Yep. So this one goes away. As you see the two behind you crumble into a burning pile of sludge and robes. And the last one, still holding on. He doesn't look like in the best of conditions, but he looks okay, like okay-ish. Not as bad as the others. Dodging that initial flamethrower did a lot of good. As he's going to run up and try and take a swing at you with his short sword, made at disadvantage for a 9 versus AC. And it looks like he's very frustrated. Like he just can't figure out why you're doing this as he just takes a poke at you. You should be on with us. The chosen one is close.
Are you calling me the chosen one? What are you talking about?
No, if you'd gone to the meeting, you'd know who the chosen one was.
Didn't you get my email?
Yojin, is your response.
You're supposed to be burning alive right now. Why are you talking back so much?
It is your retort, Yojin.
Sorry, did he roll to attack me?
Yes, he rolled a 9. He rolled very poorly.
Oh, okay. All right. Yojin's gonna stab at this dude.
Stab away.
Yojin just doesn't have time for this.
No.
All right. You don't want me to attack him?
No, do it. We just don't have time for him.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. All right. So I roll. Nope. What am I clicking?
Oh, good, you're proficient. Excellent.
Yojin's just sort of like
Guys, I have weapon proficiency.
twirling their blade, like doing all sorts of like cool forms. And they're like, you see this? You see this? This is what's coming for you.
Oh, gonna stab you now?
You
want
to go? You want to go, little man? Okay. I think I hit this one.
There you go. 14.
Okay, here we go.
That is surprisingly a miss.
No!
It was all the flare and flourish.
I was too overconfident. Dang. Okay, well, you know what I also have?
Bonus action offhand?
A flamethrower. I think I have a bonus action.
You actually see the cultist look up at you, looks down at your rapier and says, if you'd gone to the meetings, we would have had martial training sessions so you wouldn't suck like this.
Oh, wow, that's just mean. Okay,
I've got your flower, honey. You get him.
Yojin's gonna use their second action.
And second, you mean your bonus action?
Yes, my bonus. That's what I mean. It's the same.
Give me an attack roll, please, with your offhand.
And how do I do it with my offhand?
You essentially
just hit rapier again?
It's so the rapier's going to be in your main hand. It's got to be like either like a dagger or a short sword, like a finesse weapon.
Oh, I have my dagger. Yeah.
Yeah. So roll up your dagger then.
So then I just hit that number. Okay.
Yeah. Perfect.
That one.
17 is a hit.
Yes. So Yojin does like a nice little flourish, and it's like, haha. The guy's like, haha, you missed, you little shit. And then Yojin's like, just kidding, and stabs at them with the dagger.
Roll me up your damage, s'il vous plaît.
Aha! Max damage.
What is your line to him as he collapses and dies in front of you?
Why am I blanking on a final line? Yojin just kind of looks at him, stares as he stabs him straight in the heart with their little dagger, and is like, "Guess I'm out of the club then, hey?"
You see him like reaches up, grabs your collar, tries to pull himself closer, and says, "You must carry on the work of the chosen," and just kind of leaves like a yellowish greenish kind of like slimy hand trail down your front.
Gross.
Delete that.
I'm never gonna get that out of this outfit.
All right.
Bucket does all the laundry. He's gonna get mad.
Going to the Rat Kings. So this first
Oh,
one
those guys.
is going to do a bite attack against Elspeth. Because it's all it really can do.
Leave me alone, you big smelly beast.
Dirty 20 versus AC.
Damn it, that hits.
Boop. For 11 piercing. As a series of mouths come crunching down. And could I get another DC 15 Constitution save, please?
On save.
You're good.
21.
You resist the poison effect. That's focused on you. This one is going to grab Bucket and do a tentacle attack. For 16 versus AC, Bucket.
20 AC.
Ooh, so it's going to use its second tentacle attack. For 24 versus AC.
Well, I have no tricks.
You're taking 9
That's
damage. As you are now grappled.
They're still grappled to each other, right?
They are. Oh, you're absolutely right. So never mind that second tentacle because it's being grappled by the first one.
Good.
I got you, fam.
Good
I
call.
got you, Bucket.
Thank you very much.
Don't like that sandwich you've got going on, hey?
Elspeth, it is your go. You are standing in between this Rat King sandwich. It's not fresh. Someone left it in the sun. It's been in the window a while.
I am not happy. And I am going to put my hands together and I'm going to try and blow them apart and cast, I know it's a cantrip, but I'm going to cast Thunderclap. At what level? What does that mean?
Oh, if it's a cantrip, then it can only be level 0.
Well, suppose it came up input value, cast at what level?
Oh.
Cantrip. But it does say when you reach 5th level, you get 2d6 damage.
Oh, excellent. Yes.
So do I put level 5 into roll 20?
I am very confused why roll 20 is doing that.
I'm just going to submit it and see what happens. So you have to succeed on a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Or take 2d6 thunder damage. So
Perfect.
both of them have to do it because they're within 5 feet of me.
Okay. Con save, and the DC is 15. So the first one that's up against the wall is a 23.
Shit.
And the second one is an 18. They're unfortunately big, beefy boys, unfortunately.
Well, that didn't go very well. The water just splashes up on me from the thunderclap because it is heard from 100 feet away. You all hear a massive clap of just like, I hate this! And then I clap my hands together and the water just parts a little bit.
Yeah, everyone sees like a little bit of like debris and dust like fall off the ceiling.
I get splashed, and that sucks.
Like echoing down the hallways. It sounds like a round of applause.
Yojin definitely thinks that applause is for them.
If I try and move, they're both going to try and hit me.
Oh, if it's a cantrip, they don't take half damage.
No, they don't take anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't take anything. That was less helpful than I wanted it to be.
You do have an exit, but it's a gross one.
And they'd still both get a it's an attack of opportunity on me, and I am not doing so great. I don't think I have anything. Yeah, I have nothing. That's all. That's it. I can't move. I can't do anything.
Bonus action at all?
I only have one more bardic inspiration. I'm going to give it to Bucket and say, we've got to take these things down. So that'll be my last inspiration.
Excellent. Mari, it is your go. You've heard this loud clap of thunder as you see dust and like the sludge just gets pushed aside. It's a very anime moment as Elspeth just channels some thunder energy. But
nothing happens.
The big beefy rat kings do not move, unfortunately.
Okay, so I'm hiding around the corner. I'm going to sneak up behind Batty over here.
Mm-hmm. You'll have advantage on this attack.
You betcha. Okay, we're gonna go ahead with that +2 short sword from Wendy the Witch. And we're gonna stab Rat Boy.
Oh yeah.
14 just hits the AC for 9 plus your sneak attack.
Plus my sneak attack, which is 3d6.
Ooh, for 15 total. Bam, as you sink it in, as you're as it kind of quivers and shakes to your reaction. Bucket, it is your go.
All right, how's the one in front of me looking?
Still looking pretty fresh. The one with Els on the opposite side of Elspeth looks well, it is bloodied, so it looks a little rougher than bloodied.
Okay. Would there be an easy way for me to like rotate around this guy?
You specifically, yes. You could easily go through the sludge and come up on Elspeth's side.
Okay.
Oh, was I able to use my bonus action to hide again?
You'd have to move away. You have to get out of line of sight to hide. But because things are adjacent, you can still use your sneak attack to attack things.
Okay. Oh, wait.
Perfect. Elspeth, you see Bucket come almost like IG-11 at the end of season 1 of Mano, just come wading through this terrible sludge.
Elspeth is looking rough. She is scraped up, bite marks all over her. Her hair is all come out of her braid, and her wee feather on her cap is all floppy. She's looking rough.
What do you wish to do, Bucket?
Ruling. So I get the attack action twice per action.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do one to one and the other to the other?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna do my first attack on the more hurt one.
Perfect. 22. Ooh, yeah, that's
Nice.
a big hit. For 11, it looks very, very hurt. Do math. There we go. As you sink a blade in, pull it out, and look at the other Rat King.
It's almost there, Elspeth. You can do this. And then I'm going to turn to the other Rat King, attack.
18 is also hit for 6.
And then for this one, as my sword sinks into it, you're going to see the glowing red from the fire runes sort of erupt. And I'm going to use the Rune of the Fire Giant. So it takes an extra 2d6 fire damage. And then it has to succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained for a minute.
Excellent. So roll me up your fire damage.
All right.
For 7. As you see this, the sword sink in and flame erupt from it, you can see that it's a big amalgamation of different corpses that's found, but it's still rat by nature. As you see it try to expand itself away from the wound, as it actually takes 14 fire damage from you.
Oh, baby.
That's
Flame on, baby. Let's go.
Oh, and the spell saves DC. Strength is an 11. Oh.
All right, so you see from like the burning sword, these like red fiery chains come out and just envelop it, and it's now restrained. And at the beginning of each of its turns, it takes an extra 2d6 fire damage. Ends on a strength save.
Excellent. Good job. Very
Excellent.
good turn. Okay, the cultists are dead. As we come back up to Yojin,
Yes, they are.
you smell terrible, terrible burning coming from around the corner.
Yeah, Yojin legitimately thought the thunder attack was clapping and actually did a little bow and then turned around and was like, where is everyone? Guys, where is everyone?
Perfect.
What is that smell? Oh, wait, I can't smell. Never mind. Yojin just kind of like looks around, doesn't see anyone, and then heads towards the noise. So Yojin's gonna move how many? 25?
25, correct. And you can dash as a bonus
5,
action.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then also, then I'm going to dash. Because as soon as Yojin sees the two monsters, they just yell, holy shitballs! And then dashes. I got this, guys, don't worry! And charges at the two rat monsters with the flamethrower held in front of them. Like, they're ready to fire.
You doing cone?
And then how far can I move with the dash?
Your movement is to another 25.
Okay, yeah. So then Yojin gets right fucking up there.
Are you doing cone or line attack? So some things to consider.
They're both like one's in front of the other. Like they're attached, right?
Yeah.
Still.
And you've got Bucket and Elspeth sandwiched.
Straight up line.
It does.
Careful of our friend.
Yeah, it does go through creatures.
Yojin's gonna try not to hit them, but Yojin's not gonna stop.
Oh no!
Goodness
I
me.
love it. Commit to the bit.
Which line you choosing? You choosing the Bucket line or the Elspeth line?
The
Come
bucket
on, you
line.
know.
Yeah, there's only one good choice here.
Yeah.
All right, Bucket, give me a dexterity
Bucket.
saving throw. 15, please.
Yojin's like, Bucket can take this.
Oh yeah, you're taking half damage.
Yeah.
The
Yes, Bucket. Okay.
one closest to Yojin fails. The one furthest away from Yojin,
I imagine Bucket
Magic.
actually shields
Elsbeth,
from the flame
Yeah.
and takes the like half damage.
Iron
Yeah,
Giant
like
style.
That'd be the
Batman
nice
Kate
thing
style.
to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Ooh,
roll
yeah.
me up your 4d8 fire damage. S'il vous plaît, Yojin.
Oh yes. Yojin's like, Bucket! Duck! And just
I love the smell of burning Rat King in the morning.
48.
Smells like a short rest.
Rolling the dice.
All right, so the
Nice.
first one is taking 30 fire damage as this thing just erupts into flame. I hear this a high-pitched wail and scream, very much like the alien getting flamethrowered. And the other one did succeed on its save, but it's taking 15.
I like to imagine that while Yojin was running up the corner, did a little like flip off of Mari. Was just like, oh, I got this. Just to make it like the extra cool performance. Yojin's in full performance mode right now. They're just like, we're here to save lives.
Nice.
Maybe accidentally kill our friends, but we're using this.
They are not happy, and it is the Rat King's turn. So the first one is going to try and grapple you.
It's not dead.
It is not dead. The back one looks very,
no.
very close. The front one that just took a big bunch of damage. It's going to 15 versus AC Yojin.
That one does have disadvantage on attacks because it's restrained.
Oh, right. So that is 13 versus AC.
Fail.
And does it take fire at the start of its turn or at the end of its turn? Start of the turn.
At the start of its turn.
Roll me up.
2d6, so I can roll that up.
Yes, please. It's taking 16.
Nice.
Ouch. As this thing in a very quick amount of time, the fire is just like spreading around, is like just moving upward. You can actually see like char, carbon, and smoke beginning to like just like scar the top of the sewer. Oof. All right, and a second technical attack because it did not like that, made with disadvantage for an 11 versus AC.
Fail.
And it does have
Yes.
three. It does have 3 attacks, and you've pissed it off a lot.
Okay, well, Yojin's just been like dodging tentacles left and right.
As you see many mouths come out to bite you
Like, oh, you missed. Oh, you missed.
for an 11 versus
Oh, no.
AC. As you see, like almost like these Play-Doh-like mandibles come shooting out to try and get you, almost like a Gundam firing off like a missile defense system. Like these mouths go as Yojin just dodges out of the way.
I'm sorry. They're gonna need a 15, so that's a fail.
Oh yeah, that disadvantage is huge. The second one is going to tentacle attack against Bucket. 21 versus AC Bucket.
Yep.
Okay. And you are taking, oh my goodness, 18 bludgeoning damage as you're lifted into the air.
Bucket, no.
And it is going to try and slam you into Elsbeth. Elsbeth and Bucket, please give me a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god, just jump in the
Oh, it's not Dex?
Bucket, 27. Alrighty. Bucket, you're taking 5 bludgeoning, and Elsbeth, you're taking the full 11, and you are stunned for the next room as you see this giant metal body. Boom!
I'm unconscious.
Slam you to the ground.
I had exactly 11 hit points left.
Oh, that is their turn. Elspeth, it is your turn. Could I get a death saving throw, please?
Yep.
No.
Do I just click death saves?
Yes. Hey, that's a win. That's a 16. Mari, it is your go. You've heard some, sounds like scraping metal, and then just like a ooh, as you heard metal hit concrete and flesh and bone.
So I'm very angry. Mari is incredibly angry. She loves her Elspeth. She's going to fucking tiny. She's not a barbarian, but she has tiny rage. So we are going to follow. You guys are still in the way, aren't you?
You can choose a line to be either Bucket or Elsbeth.
How's Bucket doing?
I can take it.
Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna flame throw in a line to
All right.
both of them. And I'm just gonna scream, "Hell's bells!" And then we're gonna fucking shoot.
Nice. I'll give you inspiration because for the moment as well. Bucket, please give me a dexterity save of 15, please. The first one fails. Oh, it makes it. So you're taking half damage.
Woo!
And the second one fails.
I'm sorry, but isn't he grappled?
Grapple doesn't impose disadvantage
okay.
unless he's restrained, and he's not restrained right now.
Woo!
So 48 fire damage, please.
I wish it was 48.
Oh, 29 doubles to 58.
Mm-hmm.
Flames.
All right, Mari, describe
Flames
how you've just taken out both of the Rat Kings as you just spread the flame. Wow, good roll. That's a 6, an 8, a 7, and an 8.
Mari, you did it!
So I came in and started blasting.
But on the ground, you do see Bucket. He gets dropped to the ground, boom, kind of sitting on his butt style, and Elspeth is unconscious.
Bucket is going to quickly reach over to Elspeth and use one of the healing potions that we were given before we left and feed it to Elspeth.
I believe that's 44 plus 4.
We got healing potions?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We got something besides the flamethrowers?
I only saw flamethrower. I was very excited about this.
Don't worry, I took
getting.
healing potions for all of us. There's one for each of you.
You're the most responsible one. That's probably the best choice.
So, Elspeth, as you come,
12 points of healing for Elspeth.
Yeah, as you come to consciousness, you see this charred on top, gooey at bottom, Warforged.
I had the worst nightmare. There were these undead. We were in a sewer, and then I open my eyes and I take a big sniff, and I'm just like, oh, it wasn't a nightmare.
Oh, it is. It's just a.
Thank you, Bucket. Thank you, everybody, for saving me. I wish I was stronger.
While Elspeth is waking up, Yojen's just jumping on the corpse of one of the Rat Kings and is just yelling and, "You hurt my friend! How dare you!" and just jumping on them up and down, goose splashing everywhere.
It's like jumping on a beanbag chair that's been left outside as you just see like guts and char and just like burnt remains just being spread out from the bottom. It's not gooey anymore, more dusty now.
A beanbag chair that's been left outside, please. Oh,
Been rained on a couple times. There's mold.
oh, it's so nasty. Do we think we could take a short rest before we open that very, very big door?
I think that's a good idea.
Oh, the door. That's right. Oh, yeah, the door. There's a lot of bodies in front of the door. Because Elspeth, guess what I did?
What?
I burned them all. They're all dead. And then one tried to stab me, and then I feigned, and then I stabbed him in the heart with my dagger.
Wow, that's amazing. I'm gonna write that down. But did you take
Please
any
write it down.
damage
Make
when
sure
you were
you
giving
tell
them
all your
damage?
friends.
I tell everyone everything, so don't worry about it.
No, I think I'm okay. I'm fine. I feel so much better now.
Well, that's good.
I'm taking this thing home. I hope Al doesn't want these back.
We'll just tell him we lost one.
Yeah. We used all
Or
the
two.
charges.
Yeah. They're not worth anything anymore, so,
If we're taking a short rest, I am going to do a song of rest for anybody who wants to expend some hit dice. You get an extra 1d6 hit points on top of it.
Before
we
do this short rest, just tell me where in the sewer area are you going to take this short rest? Because much like real estate, location.
So this ladder here, that goes up somewhere?
Yes, you can climb up and pop the top open to see where it goes.
I don't think that's a safe thing to do. Did we see any of the cultists come down that ladder?
No, you saw them running from this hallway here, and you saw them gathered in this little corridor with the big stone door there.
What if we tucked back around this corner here and rested there?
Could I make some sort of check
at a
to
dead end right there?
Bucket?
Yeah, could I make some sort of check to reference the map of the city in my head to see if this goes up to somewhere safe?
Oh, good idea.
Yeah, give me a survival check, please.
Nice.
18.
18. You think this would bring you right out in front of the that estate, that kind of like walled up mansion where you freed those owlbears from.
Does that mean?
Well, could be safer.
No, it wouldn't. That's where they're keeping the great big thing, the basement thing. That's where we got all the information from. Ignan, my date.
But it would be in the street, right? Not in the mansion.
Yeah, it would be out on the street.
Oh, okay.
We could
duck
away into an alley and recover there.
Okay, so we're gonna climb out in the middle of the street, smelling and looking like we came out of the sewers. I mean, I'm down. Let's do it.
Yeah, I mean, why not? As long as no one tries to confiscate the flamethrower, I think I'm good with whatever our plan is.
All right.
Unless you think perhaps coming out would alert someone from the mansion to maybe try and hide any nefarious things that were going on before we finish our short rest.
It is my concern, but I think they're very close to something big happening, and I don't think they could put a stop to it now, even if they wanted to.
And it really smelled.
Well, the way those dead cultists were talking, it kind of seems like this might be the best place to have a rest. I think anyone who's going to come down here has already come down here, so I feel like this is the safe area.
I wonder if we could get a message to
What are you going to send a raven rat to communicate with them?
I wonder if he's in the house right now. He said he was working for them, but he's also spying on them. I just don't know where he is right now. I wonder if he could help us.
Would I be able to, since I have criminal contact, would I be able to get a message to this person?
You definitely could. Unfortunately, you are in a position underneath the streets of Waterdeep where that's not going to be feasible right now.
But if we came up into the alleyway, could Mari maybe get?
Absolutely.
So that might be an idea.
Okay.
We go take our short rest in an alley. Mari, you try and send a message to DM. His name, I'm blanking. Please help me. It's Ignis?
Ignan.
Ignan. Oh my god. I
I
don't
couldn't
know
remember
Date's
your
name.
boyfriend's name.
I am very smelly and very bitten right now, so please give me a break. Hot
Okay.
boy, flame on, flame-o,
I like-
hottie McTotty, you know.
It is not easy being the meat inside a Rat King sandwich.
Yeah, I like that idea.
All right,
Mari
let's
hates
go up then. Does any of us have
Do we all
passive
have to go
trace
up?
or are we to
I'm
be
fi-
sneaky?
I can be sneaky, but also like it's fine down here to me. Like, I mean, I can
Yojin, all due
see, nothing
respect, you
smells.
cannot smell what we are smelling right now, and I promise you, it's got to be doing some assault on some level to your senses, even if you can't actually detect it. Plus, we can't leave you down here alone. Come up and have a short rest with us.
I can defend myself.
No,
I did not say you can't defend yourself. If anything, we need you more than you need us. So come on up. Let's go. And I
Okay.
just start climbing the
That
ladder. I'm
part is
done.
true. Okay, you convinced me.
All right.
I'm tired and I need a rest.
flattery will
I'm
get
cranky as hell. I can't even remember my date's name.
Who's going up the ladder first?
I am.
All right.
Or I will to open it with in case
Oh, good
strength is
idea.
necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you
Good
see
call, good call.
Bucket's metallic hands grasp each rung of the ladder, you can see like there's this little almost like brownish kind of like sweaty flesh around it as you hear like almost like this squish clank, squish clank, squish clank. Bucket, please give me a strength athletics check, DC 18.
extremely unsettling.
Mhm.
Clink.
Uh-oh.
Well,
You look up and you realize it is definitely locked or barricaded. Give me a perception or investigation check.
I will go perception.
12?
Rough.
It's all right. It's easy enough to know that you don't see any locking mechanisms or anything that makes it fancy. You get the feeling that there's something literally on the other side that's keeping it barred.
Should they put something heavy on it?
Possibly.
Aye. Well then, this is a dead end. Do we just want to take our short rest here?
Might as well.
Because nothing's going to be coming
Yeah,
down
I
that
think
ladder
so.
then.
You can still try if you wish.
Exactly. It's the one way.
The thing is, I
Should
can't
I
give you any
try
more
again?
inspiration.
Yeah. So the way I do repeated attempts is you get 2 shots at it, and then it's made at disadvantage anytime after that, unless you can change the scenario or the situation somehow. Like my classic one is like you're searching around a dark room and you can't find anything. So, either turn the lights on or like it's magical vision or something like that.
Buckets, did you use your inspiration yet? I gave you my last inspiration.
Yeah, at one point,
You used it.
I did.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
So you have options. You can try and bust through the top. You can take a short rest down the sewer. Whatever you want to do, we shall do it.
I will
One more
try
try?
it one more time.
All right. Strength athletics, please. It's a 12.
Same roll.
Damn.
Unfortunately, whatever's blocking it on the other side, someone put a lot of thought and a lot of effort to make sure that the sewer grate is not used.
They might have foreseen something like this.
Well, I tried.
Well, it looks
Well-
like we're taking a rest with the bodies.
Ugh.
All right,
I'm going to try and
before-
scoop the rest of the remains, dump it into the sewer at least, so we have clear off a spot for us to sit down.
Yeah.
That's relatively clean.
Easy enough to do as you push the remains in, as you see the sewage speed just takes it away and again sucks it almost like that gurgling, like a clogged flesh toy, as it gets pulled underneath what appears to be this area.
We may have to deal with wherever this comes out eventually.
I will not be there for that.
I am going to play a Song of Rest. So anyone who uses hit dice to heal gets an extra 1d6. So can I roll that now, DM?
Yes, please. So people spending hit dice, and don't forget to add your Constitution modifier to each roll.
You get
I
a
was going
5.
to say before we take a rest, I am going to expend a second wind.
Do it up.
I need to roll some hit dice.
Oh, nice.
Good job.
Yojin's gonna sit there and play with their flamethrower, not setting off any bursts, but just like, kind of like standing there pretending to shoot it and reenact everything that happened with the cultists in front of them during this rest. So Yojin actually puts on a little show.
Nice.
All right, that'll do me. 34.
Elsbeth. And I'll even say Yojin gets to see this as well. During your short rest and your song of rest, you actually see that wrapped up figure with like the arthritic, knobby, long hands. And they're not so much moving as just like appearing and disappearing as they come slowly up the sewer side and then disappear into the hallway with the stone door.
Oh, something's going down. I do not like this.
I don't know what you're talking about. Like with most things, Yojin is pretending the creepy stuff doesn't exist.
I do not like this at all.
And your short rest goes on, aside from that one moment, goes off without a hitch. No interruptions, no disruptions. You've healed up.
Okay, let's get out of this shithole.
Okay,
Please,
are we going
Mari,
through that door?
It's a shit tube.
Oh, let's get technical.
Did you just actually this sewer at us?
Because the shithole comes later on.
No.
All right. Are we going flamethrowers first?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's do it.
I'm assuming, Buckets, maybe you can back me up, that this room is going to connect to that basement of the building, that manor house where all this is going down. I'm assuming this is the same room that Ignan was talking about.
Yeah, does
Does
that
that
sound
check
right?
out with the map?
It does. It very eerily matches up how well that comes together.
It's also occurred to me it's very possible that every cultist and those rats and whatever we have killed has been feeding whatever they are building in there. So as we kill things, it may be contributing to the growth of that, whatever that fleshy weird thing that England described in the basement. So possibly have to keep that in mind.
I mean, you don't think it's the rat kings that we just killed? You think it's something new?
I think it's something new. I think that all of these cultists looked sickly and diseased, and I think whatever it is has been feeding off them, and then they're sacrificing themselves to this thing to help build possibly a body or something for the demon that's going to be released from the forest. I mean, if we put two and two together, and I've read a lot of stories, I just think that sounds like one of the most likely scenarios. I could be totally wrong. I hope it's just a rat king. I could at least deal with that, but this could be something much, much bigger.
Let's hope we're not too late.
And
Let's
for
hope
the
we're not too
Optimus
early.
buckets, let's go!
So as you come into this corridor, you see a big double stone door at the very end. It doesn't have any grandiose. It just is a simple arch with two very heavy looking stone doors. And there appears to be two sets of stone sarcophagi placed opposite of each other, going up and down the stonework of this corridor.
These two
There'd be
sections
mummies
here,
there.
they're sarcophagi?
They look like sarcophagi, like they look very much like almost like a relief of a ceremonial type of. Give me an investigation check for those that are so inclined.
Oh, Jesus. Hold on.
Very inclined.
Oh yeah, go Team Rogue.
Sorry.
Both the rogues, Yojin and Mari. So, Yojin, we'll say you're inspecting the door, and Mari, you're inspecting the sarcophagi. And you can tell that the big double stone door is in fact locked, and it's not a mechanical lock. It's not like a simple put in a key type of thing to undo it. But you do notice that it is trapped, and that does have a mechanical device behind it. Mari, you see that these are not actual sarcophagi. Like, they're too new, that the stone just doesn't quite match the rest of the scenery in this corridor, and that the casket door does also have a mechanical device to it. Definitely looks trapped, but you can tell that the trigger for it is not the sarcophagi itself.
Okay. So where is the trigger?
So does the door trigger the sarcophagi, or do the sarcophagi trigger the door?
Well, the door has the trigger. The
I think the
sarcophagi don't have it.
Door.
Okay, so the door's the trigger.
Door's the trap. Door's the trap. Just saying it. Door's a trap.
It's a trap. Okay.
That's no moon.
I got a bad feeling about this.
So how do we open the door without triggering the sarcophagi?
I can set it on fire.
That doesn't usually work against stone.
Can I use my thieves' tools to disarm the trap?
You can certainly try.
Okay,
I'm going to give you some bardic inspiration, so you have an extra D8.
Do you wish to disarm the door or one of the sarcophagi?
Well, doesn't the door unlock? Isn't that
Complex
The door is
traps.
certainly trapped.
Yeah.
There is a trigger on the door, so we know the door is trapped for sure.
Okay, we're gonna
The
do.
sarcophagi didn't have a trigger, but
Okay.
it is trapped.
We are gonna do the door then.
All
Does
right.
anybody have any
I mean, the door-
objections?
I'm
I mean,
gonna
the door
move
is
out of
where,
the
is where the
way.
cultists were trying to go.
I'm going to move out of the way of any of the sarcophagi, just in case they're going to shoot something or open up. I'm going to move here.
Mark.
And I'm going to ready a cure wounds.
That's a good
Excellent.
idea.
All right.
Your confidence in us is not great.
We're gonna use dexterity.
You should have like a thieves tool check.
Yeah. I think if you just click the item.
Didn't it just go in?
Yeah, got it.
Nope.
I got the 15. So you go.
Do you want to add your inspiration to that before he tells you what happens?
You absolutely can.
Yes.
You add the
Roll an extra
D8.
D8.
Roll an extra D8.
Ooh,
7 for 22.
22.
Okay.
Mari, your fingers go around and your tools begin to deftly feel the mechanics and like the wires and the cables and the levers back behind. As you feel there's a lot of tension everywhere. And then you just find that one sweet spot and you hear a click and then you hear echoing down the room, clock, 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 clock.
Okay.
As you feel all the stress and tension on that lever that you fully disarmed this trap.
Woohoo! Thievery.
Okay, so door is disarmed but not opened.
Correct.
But then we heard all the behind us. So
Okay.
are the sarcophagi open?
You can try and open one if you like.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's open the
Open it.
sarcophagi.
You open it up and you see a stone gargoyle standing on the inside, and you see its mouth has a little funnel, and there's kind of like this like dried cake substance around the mouth.
Oh, that was the trap. That was going to spit some nasty shite at us.
Is it poop? It's
Give
poop.
me give me an Arcana check. 14. That's good enough. You definitely know that it is dried up grease from the grease spell.
Okay.
Oh, that shit's nasty.
This place is disgusting.
Everything is disgusting in this place. I'm not usually that squeamish, but this has awoken a new level of disgusting.
I'm gonna take a bath for a year when we get out of here.
Oh,
That's why
I'm
prestidigitation
learning how
is the
to
best
do.
spell.
What's that spell? That gets everything
Prestidigitation.
off you. Yes, prestidigitation. That's what I'm learning
When
next.
did you get out of here?
I like
Swear to God.
actually say, because you rolled a 22, give me a bonus investigation check, Mari.
Dokey will do.
18.
Ooh.
You look down and you notice that there's 2 grooves in the floor.
Mm-hmm.
that run perfectly like that. And your rogue brain starts to figure out, oh, this was a slide trap.
Oh, it was going to slide us into the shit, guys. It was going to take us right into the shit.
Oh, it was going to push us out into the water while we got greased, while we got absolutely. Oh,
Thank
good
God for
job,
that.
Mari, you're brilliant.
Thank you.
All right.
Good
So can we
work.
just push this door open now? Or pull it open? Is it a
I
push
think
or a pull?
so.
There's no
It-
sign.
It's very Star
Well,
Trek
try
like in
both.
that there's a seam down the middle, but you can't see any signs of like a doorknob or like a grip point or anything like that.
That looks like a push to
Push
me.
it is.
It's a push
Yep.
door.
All right,
Push it in. Push it in.
Attempting to push.
give me a strength
Yojin
athletics
goes
check.
next to Bucket and pretends to help
How you
Yeah.
how you helping out, Yojin?
through acting. like Yojin's there, like hands against the door. Yojin's doing it for dramatic effect.
As soon as
Not
you put
actually
your
doing
hands
any
against
sort
the
of
door,
pushing.
you see yellow and green runes begin to fill up with like this arcane magic. As you see
Oh,
two golden
I did
eyes
something.
form at the top as the door separates and opens, like. That's what it
You did it.
You're
Okay,
so
cool.
strong, Yojin.
It was me and my muscle.
1 second. I just
One
move,
muscle.
move
One
players.
muscle.
Let's see. Make sure.
Perception check.
Nope,
Can
my
I see
brain.
anything?
There's actually a mystical darkness in there that is making it all very difficult to see. Let me
What can I see?
move you to the map and I'll show
You
you.
can see shite.
Oh.
Found the
Ooh.
secret base.
Reveal an area. Oops. Turn on fog of war. There we go.
I was
Sorry about
gonna
that.
I was like, I can see
Nope.
everything.
Boom. If you could
Probably nice with
drag yourself onto the map, please, right at the front door. Oh, that should have been a double door.
Oh no.
That's my apologies.
How do I?
I have to resize you.
Here I am.
Oops.
Did it. I'm not going to resize me. I'm going to let you resize me because last time I tried it did not go so well.
Yeah. Oops, that's too much.
Why won't it let me drag me?
Do you mean to drag you over? You got to grab
Yes.
it by the.
I am. It's just not working.
Grab it by the horns.
Here she is.
Aha! You were in the dark.
All right.
Yes.
So
I was-
there are no lighting sources around here, and you can still tell that from the lighting behind you that there is this magical darkness is still omnipresent.
Does anybody have anything that lights up at least a little bit?
I got my eyeballs.
Oh,
Yojin
yeah.
turns on
That's
their
true.
eyes. They're gold.
I
blue
have a
eyes.
candle.
Yojin, this lights up all the way for you. It's a very long stone hallway. Oops. Reveal.
Hallway?
Reveal. Bap. And you
What's
see
that?
two wooden doors
It's a
on
hallway.
either side, left or right. And in the middle, where is my scary picture?
No scary picture.
Oh no!
Just a
don't
nice
say
picture,
that.
please.
We'll pass.
How about some
friendly
loot?
and huggable that we can take a pet.
Where is it?
A cool familiar or some money, you know?
Yeah. Ooh,
That'd be nice.
money would be nice. I feel like we haven't gotten money in a while.
We're dying to loot something.
There it is.
Oops,
Yeah.
sorry, I didn't mean to do
Well,
that.
I'm not dying to loot anything, but
Shrink that
I'm
down.
a
Oh
Ah.
no, not one of these bastards.
like that.
Wait, that's in the room with us?
Actually,
um,
it's the most convenient scary
We
picture I
can't
could
see
find.
it. Only Yojin can see it.
But Yojin, you see this tall, almost wrapped in like mummy bandages, kind of like a long snout, long knobby fingers, as it's just kind of like standing there with like its front hands just hunched out, and it's looking at both you and Elspeth, and it's very translucent.
hi.
Can I see it?
You cannot, unfortunately, due to the darkness.
We're friends. Yojin kind of stands there, flamethrower out in front of them.
You see it reach
Nobody
out
move.
and it points its finger at you, And then you all hear in your minds this very cracky, whispery voice. And it says, "Why do you come to the place of evil?" And it disappears and appears right there in front of everybody.
Yeah.
Oh
So now
god.
do we all see it?
You all see it now.
Oh, it's that thing.
We're here for the meeting. We're here for the meeting. Tell him you're here for the meeting.
We're here for the meeting. Yes. We heard of a
Meeting.
meeting.
You are followers of Dormu. As you see its wrappings and bandages begin to flare up, almost like anime style. It's like you see like this invisible energy begins to lift it up, and its eyes begin to glow dark red.
Do you
DM, can I
want
make an
us-
inside check to see if they think that's a good thing or a bad thing?
Oh, you don't need to make a roll for that. It looks like it's very upset by this.
Oh no.
No. We're
No.
actually here. We're actually here to foil Dormu's plans.
You see,
Yep.
everything calms down, and you actually notice the darkness eases up a little bit. As you look
Oh.
back into the hallway, the darkness lets up, and you actually see further down the corridor. As it looks around, it says, "You are here to fight the Demon Prince."
Yes.
Yes,
Exactly.
absolutely.
Yes.
For sure. Yes.
Question mark?
I
Affirmative.
mean, yeah.
You see it looks around at your group covered in sludge and goop and gook as it nods, and it says, "I am a new creation. I am the souls of everything that has died down here.
I am so sorry.
The rats, the people,
Like-
the animals. We are a god of vengeance, and we must see our lives
Oh, that's awkward.
avenged."
Mari stares at Yojin like
Against Dormu, because Dormu's responsible for ultimately your deaths, even the ones that we
Yeah.
maybe caused, but it's because they were followers of Dormu, and we're going to fight Dormu, and that will give you vengeance, correct?
It will put the many
What Elsa
souls
said.
at ease.
Right.
okay.
Can
yeah,
you
so-
grant us any boons to help us put your souls at rest?
I grant you safe passage through through the sewers. If
Do
You need our help.
want to come with us and join our party?
you see it look at you, Yojin, and kind of like flares and snarls a little bit.
Oh no, she's one of the good ones. Don't worry.
No.
Just
Don't look at her face. Look at me instead.
Yojin goes and stands behind Bucket.
You see it look around and say, "If you need help fighting Dormu, you may summon on the rat god. Come find us at our
rat
first
god.
altar, the house of the rat catcher," as it goes and disappears.
find us at first altar?
At
First
their
altar.
their first altar, the house of the rat catcher.
The house of the rat catcher. We have the favor of the rat god. Maybe rats aren't so bad, actually, unless they're undead and in a giant mass tied to each other and bitey and slimy. That's pretty cool. I feel
That's
good
okay.
about that. One more ally.
I do
to
not
add
feel
to the
good about
pile.
this.
Just
No,
have to
it's-
get to
that
know
thing
them.
wanted to kill me.
Yeah, but it's
Nope.
because it wants to kill the Dormu in you. Not you, the Dormu in you.
There's no Dormu in me.
She
There's a
said
little
with-
Dormu
with
in
her
you.
big golden
That's why
eyes.
you're just a wee
There's
one.
nothing in me but me. And maybe
Well-
some of those sticky buns from earlier.
And also, you've got golden eyes, so there's that, right? That's the
It's
Dormu
a cool party
part.
trick. Ugh.
That was granted to you by Dormu. But look, we're not going to split hairs. We trust each other, and that's important. So we now
Fine.
have the blessing of the rat god, whatever that means, and we have to seek them out. Does that the rat catcher? Does that align with the map? Where are we supposed to go there next, or do we go in further in here? Oh, I don't know what to do.
Would I know where the house of the rat
Well-
catcher is?
You know where the house of the rat catcher's guild master house, like main domicile, is.
So it's just
Well,
like a main
okay.
like job for the city of Waterdeep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hate to be the party pooper here, considering where we just came from. But we finished the job, guys. We can go.
No, we didn't. We're trying to find
We
out
killed
about
what was. We killed the cultists. We killed the monsters into the sewer. I think we're good.
I'm
We
sorry.
can go
do you
back to
think
Al
that
now
that
and
was
get our
all
payment.
the cultists? Do you think that was all of them? And
I
also,
really
we
hope-
have to find out.
You didn't see how many I killed back there.
I believe you killed plenty, but there's still, we're talking about an entire city of Waterdeep. Nearly half of them have been inducted into this thing and possibly fed to whatever is under in the basement of this mansion house. And we have to find out what's going on about that.
Yeah,
We don't have enough information.
I feel
You're-
like we got plenty. This is a lot.
Your creepy eyeballs are unsettling. We're gonna get rid of that. We go.
Yeah.
We move.
We should
Oh,
press on
Bucket,
while we still
come on,
have
Bucket.
the advantage of surprise.
Agreed.
Exactly.
Oh,
They
not
still
you
don't
too,
know we're
Bucket.
coming.
Come on.
We're here to
All right,
find
but
out
the next
more
thing
and
I
to
see,
destroy
I'm
as much as we
flamethrowing.
can. How many shots do you have left in that flamethrower?
I believe you have 5.
I've used
I think you have 5 left by my count, and Mari has 7.
how many?
left.
How many?
10 in
You got
total.
8
How many
total.
do we have?
It starts with
10.
10, and then you go.
Yeah, I've used 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
All right. So, do we go left or do we go right? Or do we go find the rat catcher's house?
Let's
We
go
have-
left. Yojin goes straight to the door.
So there are 2 doors there, and there are doors. Yeah.
So we're
Perfect.
going to this door.
There's 3 doors.
What? Oh.
Yeah, left.
Okay, we'll check those doors first.
All right, Yojin, you put your hand on the doorknob. Click. Opens very easy, not even locked. Super simple.
Nice.
You see a shelf. It's got bags and jars and clay pots on it.
Supplies.
With things in them, like food.
Only
Do
one
we
way to
see-
find out.
Do we see any clean robes?
Go inside and give me an investigation check.
Right, I'm going inside. I'm going to give an investigation check.
Okay, I
There
can't
we
move my
go.
but
Mm.
Let's see what I rolled. A 9.
And an 8 for
An
Yojin.
8.
So the both of you go around, and there's Mari with a big old 23.
Nice.
So what you can tell is that you don't see any robes in this storage room. Mari, you very much give it the once over. It looks to be dry goods, reagents for appears to be almost like lab experiments. A lot of just herbs, oils, liquids, solids. Not a whole lot. There is some alchemical properties and some magical properties to some of these ingredients.
okay, I will take the lot and put it in my bag of holding.
Perfect. For the bag of holding, just like
I will take the lot.
Mari just goes down the shelf, just scoop.
Yep.
like someone trying to get to,
Nothing.
If
like someone-
anybody ever
Good luck making anything, cultists, because it's all my ingredients are yours, are mine.
if anybody needs anything, just ask. I'll find it in here, I'm sure.
It's very much that panic toilet paper buy just before the pandemic. We're just going whoosh. It all goes in. You definitely, for the sake of mechanics and gameplay, you now have advantage on any alchemical or science lab checks you want to do.
Nice.
Based on everything that you have in there. It didn't look like a closed place. It looked very much like a dry goods kind of storage.
Okay.
Right. Okay, I have a small idea. I do have a disguise self spell. I could disguise myself as one of the cultists and say that I'm bringing yous in as new recruits. Or, wait, let me just think. Can I disguise someone else
Well,
with
shouldn't-
disguise spell?
I'm the one with the golden eyes, so I kind of feel
I
like,
know.
well, I don't need a disguise. I can
But the
be good with
target's
me,
only
but
on myself.
Oh yeah.
I can't disguise anyone else, unfortunately.
Disguise yourself to have golden eyes, and then we can say the robot won't, and then we just need something for Mari.
Well, we could
Can we
see
put
that
her
they're
in the
a
bag
new
of holding?
recruit, and they need to meet with. They need to become one of us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just to
You can
try and
hide-
get us in there without everything being a fight. You know what I mean?
You can hide me in the bag of holding, right?
You get 10 minutes worth
you
of
only
air
get-
there.
10 minutes worth of air in there.
Oh,
That's
no
more than
bueno.
enough. How
Okay.
long are we going to talk for? We'll just wait before we enter a room.
Plus, a bag of holding isn't endless.
I do also have a wooden security box with a golden glass eye inside of it.
Oh, you do, yes. You actually
but
do
we
have
don't-
the Eye of Dormu with
What
you.
does that do?
We maybe don't want them to know that we have that.
No, we don't want them to know.
Yeah, that feels important.
I'm just wondering if it would come in handy down here.
I think it would only come in handy if we split the party, which I don't
Okay.
think we
All
want
right,
to
then
do
no,
this
we're gonna keep it hidden then.
because it's more like a spy device kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So
Do we want to try the disguise and just say we've got a new recruit to come to the meeting?
I mean, if you're amped up about us not starting fights, then I think so. Otherwise, I'm good with just like flame throwing everyone.
I'm just
I
hoping
still
we
got
can make our
7
way
shots
through.
of this baby.
I'm just saying we only get a certain amount of charges on the flamethrowers, so I feel like if we could make
You
our way
guys-
through some
You guys can go through.
non-combative areas.
You guys go through with your eyes, and then like we'll just keep our hoods up or whatever, and just not let them see our faces right away.
Okay, I'm gonna disguise myself. I'm gonna cast disguise self first of all, and I am going to make myself look a little slimy, which isn't that hard with the smell coming off me.
Giving yourself golden eyes as well?
I'm gonna give myself golden eyes, although part of me thinks they'll be able to see through that, but that's all right. And I'll have the hood up, and and then I'll lead the way.
Excellent.
I come out of the storeroom with everyone sort of in tow.
So you will have advantage on all charisma checks made against cultists or people from the cult. You have your choice of 2 doors, the west door and the east door. Which way do you wish to go?
How are we feeling? Yojin, do you got any feelings about either door?
Can I go up and
Yojin's
just
gonna-
like try to listen?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Give me a perception check. Important question for a Warforged bucket. Do you feel temperature being made of metal?
Can you take heat or cold damage? Because then I would say yes.
Yeah, but I'd probably say it's deadened.
You can't tell by how much, but the door the door you're standing in front of feels almost coolish, and the door to the west feels warmish.
But there's no sound coming from either.
You don't hear anything coming from you, and not like a magically
Can
suppressed.
I
It's just
see anything with my?
with the
Can
doors
Yojin
closed.
see anything with their gold eyes?
Unfortunately, not.
Well, hot or
Okay.
cold? What are we feeling?
I think we're clear either way.
Well, the rats were kind of weak to heat. So I kind of feel like going towards the hot door.
Do you wish to open it?
All right, hot it is.
Hot. Let's go hot.
I will open it with the utmost confidence and walk through as if I own the place and belong there.
As you open it up, and as soon as you do, Yojin, you feel almost just like this electric shock to your system as you see those fleshy veins and branches growing all along the walls and all along the ceilings, and you come into what appears to be just kind of like a residence area. There's a bed, a couple of seating areas, And inside the bed, you can actually see the little fleshy tendrils of like these veins that have come up, and they've just kind of attached on. And you see like this desiccated husk of a corpse. It looks like all the fluids have been drained out of it. And you can feel this greenhouse-like heat. Just you walk right into the wall of humidity. And for you, Yojin, you can see almost like a endocrine system, this blood system pumping almost with a heartbeat going boom, 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 boom. And with each heartbeat, you can see like it's pulling this golden energy out of this desiccated corpse that's kind of stuck in bed. It looks very much like someone went to sleep there and then never woke up again.
Do we think they're still alive? Is that how it's still
Does
pumping?
someone want to poke it?
Can I do some sort of medicine or nature check to see?
Medicine check would absolutely be...
Okay, medicine check. Nobody touch it for a minute.
Oh, yeah.
17.
A lot of off-roll natural 20s happening as well.
Yeah, no kidding.
Elspeth, as you get closer, you can see that this person has been dead for quite some time. And you can also see it's almost as if it's this root system has implanted itself into the body, and it's just drawing out anything that it needs from it. It's essentially using it as a source
An
for
incubator.
Yeah, for a source for energy and nutrition. As it's very almost like you can see it like pumping whatever is like the remnants. And as you look around, you start to see that you don't see the heartbeat or you don't hear it, but you can see the pulsing is all almost in unison across this room.
Okay, I feel like it would be important to disconnect this, but I also think that Yojin, it's really going to hurt you if we do. So it's your call if you want to blast this thing with flame. But I think it would be, it may help us in the long run to stop it from getting this supply of whatever it's getting out of this body, because it is long dead. So they're not going to feel anything, but you might.
I will say,
I think I definitely will.
and for those who are interested, give me perception or investigation check. Natural 20.
I'm sorry, that was for persuasion, but we can still use it.
Yeah, I'll take it. Over here in a bucket, almost like a laundry hamper bucket. Let me click. Select and move. You see cultist robes.
Perfect.
Oh, yay.
I've got this up for an hour, but you guys go ahead and grab. And maybe someone carry an extra one for me.
I can't move my character.
Yojin goes in.
Let me change that for you.
Bucket will carry one of the robes back to Mari. Like, here you go.
All right. Are we lighting this up?
Okay.
What are we doing?
You should be able to move it, Mac.
Hey, I don't know. I don't like
DM,
this.
there's no other doors in this room, is there?
There's two doors. There's one to the west and one to the east. Here
Oh my god, another two doors.
and here. Come on, ping.
Gotcha. Nothing behind us there.
No.
Okay. I mean, I have a cure
I mean, he
wounds.
could always come back. He's not going to go anywhere.
I
So
know,
I have a
but I'm
feeling we
thinking-
can always come back to him.
But I'm thinking if there is something that we need to do damage to later on, it may heal itself from this point.
Yeah.
So if we kill it now, it takes away a source of that healing or wherever it's drawing from.
But what if you
source
kill
of
me?
power.
We
I have cure wounds and we have healing potions.
We do have healing potions.
Like, I'm not going to lie, it might
Um,
hurt, but I also think you're one of the toughest people I've ever met.
Damn right.
And
Bucket, what do you think I should do?
It's your decision, but it could help us to rid you of the curse.
Okay, but this curse is really working for us. Well, it's really working for me. Really.
yeah,
No.
that tide's going to turn rather quickly if this chosen one gets chosen.
Okay.
Just do it. Just do it.
Someone give me
Okay.
something
All
to
right,
fight on.
Mari, give it a blast. Here, I'll give you the handle of my dagger. And you
Right.
can put it in your mouth and
Okay.
bite down.
And as you see Mari light up the front of the magical flamethrower, aims it at the wall, you see this massive gout of flame come erupting out towards the side of this wall, and that's where we're going to end it for the night because it's 9:33, and we're going to call it there for next week.
All right.
Cool.
So we did something right.
Oh yes,
What if we killed Yojin?
No, I don't think so.
No.
We'll bring you back. They
Never.
brought me back. I've already died once this round.
I don't have
All
your
good.
kind of rolls though. I don't roll well. Death saving throw dead.
Nah, we got 3 tries. You're good.